Hola, my fellow physical therapy and physical therapy assistant students. My name is Gustavo Martinez, and I am the nominating committee chair-elect of the APTA Student Assembly Board of Directors. It is my pleasure to introduce you and interview the candidates for the nominating committee member position for the 2020-2021 Student Assembly Board of Directors. Candidates, please start by introducing yourselves.
Hey all, thanks for joining. I'm Patrick Suiji. I'm a third-year student at Sacred Heart University.
Hi everybody, my name is Sabrina Burry and I'm a third-year student physical therapist at Duke University.
Hey, my name is Haley Anderson and I'm a third-year student at Regis University in Denver, Colorado.
Fantastic. So let's get started with the interviews. We'll first start off with Patrick. Patrick, what methods can be implemented to expand the student physical therapist and student physical therapist assistant experience?
I think I would like to create more opportunities for student physical therapists and student physical therapy assistants to get to know each other. We're all going through this process together and we're stronger in numbers. So any events to get us talking, to get us bonding, we can share what we do, across the country. And I think it'll really engage and increase our experience.
Thank you, Patrick. Now we'll go off to Sabrina with the next question. How do you anticipate being an agent of change and directing energy into the student population?
Yeah, thanks Gustavo for the question, because I think that's really important, especially in the nominating committee member position, because we do have the pleasure of being able to interact with so many different students, and we're really looking for, students to fill a slate of future leaders. But also I think we're trying to look for students that, maybe it's not their ultimate goal to be on the slate, and you still want to be able to allow them to undergo their professional development, so that way when they do become licensed, that they're super ready and they're super, proud of their experiences that they had that got them prepared. So I really kind of love what Patrick said about, really building the relationships and also just building opportunities for more students and really looking out for everybody and making it fun for the slates. That way when they're going through the process, they feel like they're a winner regardless. But also just, for those who maybe aren't interested in going on a slate, just really kind of seeing what their goals are and really helping them kind of achieve those too. And hopefully that energy will just be kind of contagious. And I know I'm gonna hype people up. We're kind of like our biggest cheerleaders kind of in the nominating committee member position. So I definitely just kind of want to share that with others too.
Thank you for sharing. And now Haley, question for you is, what strategies can be used to inspire student physical therapists and student physical therapy assistants engagement?
Yeah, thanks, Gustavo. I think that speaking on my own personal experience with other students, whether it be SPTs or SPTAs, is really huge for inspiring other people. So things like talking about using evidence-based practice resources that I've used from the APTA while on clinic. Things also like talking to CIs about even the potential cut that we've been fighting right now and how that could impact their clinic. I think that those real life experiences really inspire others to get involved and put a realistic why we're doing this to kind of a student assembly as a whole. And I think that just being informal in those conversations about something that can sometimes feel so formal is really important, at least for me. It's kind of how I got involved. And so I think that, again, talking about personal experience, real life examples about how getting involved may impact things like finances or things like patient care that are really important to a lot of students. I know they're important to me. So I think that that's really going to be some of my strategies on how to educate SPTs and SPTAs about what we do and how they can get involved.
Thank you for sharing, Haley, and thank you to all three for sharing your answers to those questions. But before we wrap up, and so student members can get to know you guys a little bit more, I want to ask you all a fun question. So we're going to go around again in the same order, and we're going to answer this question. The fun question is, what weird food combinations do you really enjoy and why?
All right, so I feel like the Wendy's Frosty and French fry is a cool combination. It's pretty common. but I take it a step further. I also like dip my nuggets in the Frosty, but I feel like other people do it too. So that I would say would be my answer.
I 100% want to try that now, and I'm super hungry, so maybe heading to Wendy's. But this one's kind of hard for me because I don't like my food touching the plate. Like I really I don't like my milk and my cereal. But something that I do that's kind of weird, I actually sometimes I'll put sprinkles in my oatmeal. I don't know if it's a texture thing, but when I was a kid, we had dinosaur oatmeal that were like little eggs, and when they heated up, they melted, and there was a dinosaur sprinkle inside. So I'm probably just trying to relive my childhood too.
So Patrick totally took my initial answer, my thought, but I'll tweak it a little bit just because I'm from California. In-N-Out is near and dear to my heart, and I have to have my fries well done, extra crispy. And so that with the chocolate milkshake, but also something that I do, which is kind of weird, but a little healthy and a tip to get some vegetables in, is to put riced cauliflower into your overnight oats. It kind of just tastes like oatmeal and you're getting vegetables. So that's also weird. Not as fun as milkshakes and fries though.
No, thank you all. That's some interesting food combinations and something that I'm gonna have to kind of dabble in now with all these ideas. But no, thank you guys. So fellow students, thank you for joining us in this interview. These are the candidates for the nominating committee member position for the 2020-2021 Student Assembly Board of Directors. All student members are able to cast their votes between October 8th to November 7th on the candidate webpage found on apta.org. Thank you again for joining us. Till we meet again.